All right, we played around today with it a little bit and had this thing running. Now, when I hook up the MSD, the 6BTM box, the exact same way that I had the previous box hooked up, CDI box, I had a Summit Racing ignition box on this. With the Summit Racing box, you can start it, it'll pop right off an idle, it revs, everything's picture perfect like it used to be. But as soon as I hook up the 6BTM box, it starts popping out the exhaust and it'll backfire out of the carburetor when you try to rev it up. Now, the only thing that explains any of it is the MSD box is defective. Why would it run perfectly fine? And then we'll go a step further with you. It runs perfectly fine with a Summit Racing ignition box on it. And it runs perfectly fine with an old 6AL box on it that I had too. Both of them, it runs fine. There's no issues. You can sit here and rev it to the moon. It idles. You just bump the key and it'll start. Everything's fine. That's with a regular carburetor on it. As soon as you put the MSD, the 6BTM, hook it back up, and I put everything where I could unhook it and hook it quickly on spade connectors, it would start popping out the exhaust at an idle, and even worse when you'd rev it and then start back through the carburetor. We put this carburetor on it. It runs just fine with the Summit box and with the 6AL box. Put the BTM box on it and forget it. You're not even going to get it to run right. Oh. The only thing is this 850 blow through, it's backfired through it before a couple times. And I know most positive these don't have power valve blowout protection because it has that port for boost reference. So it probably blew the power valve in it and why it's running rich. It takes a lot of gas to get it to start, but then when you rev it up, it's really rich. It belches a little bit of black smoke, but it'll sit here and run and idle. So the only thing that I can think is that MSD box is defective. It's bad. Okay, I bought it December 31st. The date on it was November 20th. So it was over a year old. So who knows where it's been laying, where it's been dropped, or anything else. But again, we changed coils. I had a Blaster 2, a Blaster 3, and an HVC2 coil on it. None have made any difference with the 6BTM box. The other boxes, not a problem. I even run 4-gauge wire directly to the battery to see maybe if that was it, my wire or something underneath the truck to the battery was messed up. I tried everything. It runs just fine on that box. It'll fire right up and run. And it'll run fine on an older 6AL box I've had since 2008. No, 2006. It runs fine on it. But as soon as I hook that BTM box up, that new one, it just sits there and just pop, 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 pop. And you go rev it up, it's a pop, 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 pop. And it backfires through the carburetor. So, but that's got a 4.5 power valve in it. That's what Quick Fuel puts in them. The back is blocked. I took it apart today. And the power valve will still hold a vacuum. All you got to do is wet your finger and put on the end of it and push it open, let off, and then see if there's suction on your finger. There's a little bit, but not much. But you can also see where there is fuel on the back side of the power valve diaphragm. So that's telling me it's split it or something and it's letting fuel get through it. But other than it's like extremely rich, it'll run fine with that one on it. And that blow through carburetor, it ought to sit here and idle and at least let me rev it up, 1,500, 2 grand before it starts making it too much fuel. So, but the total timing set on it at 35 degrees. So, at least that's done. But the only thing I can think is that MSD 6 BTM box is junk. It's just junk. I'm going to call MSD tomorrow, or Holly, or whoever the hell I got to talk to about it, and see what they say. But something's not right. Hold on, man. I got to do something. Yeah, something's not right with that box. There's something just either broke inside it, or it's like it's misfiring. It's like it's misfiring, and that's the only thing that's been changed. Literally, it is the only thing that's been changed. This intake I had on it before, so I know it ain't that. There's no vacuum leaks. It's got good plug wires. All of this is good. The cap and rotor's brand new. There's nothing wrong with the distributor. If there was, it wouldn't work with the other two boxes. I've tried 3 different coils with the 6 BTM box. None of them made any difference. And here's the weird thing, is it will run fine sometimes for like, I don't know, 2 seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds. Then it starts that popping and cracking shit. Last time we run it, it run fine with a regular quick fuel 850 double pumper on it. But as soon as we tried to start it again, it wanted to start to popping and cracking and farting out the fucking exhaust and backfiring. As soon as I hooked the other boxes up, it quits. So it's nothing internally in the engine. There's no noise. Everything's working fine. Like I said, put a regular carburetor on it, where this one runs fine. It's just a little rich. But you put the other one on it, I can bump the key and it'll sit here and idle and come out here, wow, 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 and just never miss a lick. Hook the BTM box up and it's and just, yeah, something fucked up in it. So I bought it from four wheel parts online through Amazon. So I'm going to order another one from Summit. I'll worry about getting this one returned. In the meantime, I'm getting another one coming. We're going to try one more and see what it does. So, but according to the website, the Blaster 3 coil, the Blaster 2 coil, and the HVC 2 coil should all work with that box. 6 series boxes, fine. It's actually the recommended coils for that box. So, it's not the Moroso 40 series wires. It's not the plugs. Same plugs it had in it when it was NA last summer. Heat range 5 NGKs. I haven't changed them. I took the 10s out, put the 5s back in it. So, it's the only thing I can figure is it's just a bunk ass MSD box. I just got a bad one for the first time in 30 years. I've got a bad box. So, but I got another little video clip I might put up where you actually get to hear it run. I think you can hear the turbos whining in it and shit, but yeah, we gotta figure this out, because I'm not gonna keep buying ignition boxes. I'm tired of screwing with it. So anyway, I just wanted to make this little video real quick. The other one, I'm kind of mad. I don't say the normal, tell everybody God bless and all at the end, so excuse that when you see the other little short video. But if you got anything you think it is and you watch this video, say something. But runs good on 2 other CDI boxes, but won't run on the 6 BTM box. Something's messed up in the 6 BTM box. That's the only thing that explains it. So, fuel pressure set at 6.5 PSI, just like quick fuel wants. Everything's fine. There's no drop in pressure. I mean, like I said, 2 other boxes, it runs fine. Put that one on, runs like shit. So, anyhow, everybody, stay safe, God bless, and see if we can't get this figured out. But now I got to sit and wait 4 or 5 days for another damn box. Later.